Hello everyone, and welcome to Matty Mishkin's Gaming. I just thought I'd try something a bit different here. Don't know if many of you know this, but I'm a bit of a wrestling fan. I've been following it since around 2001, 2002, back when my dad got Sky and I could watch Raw, SmackDown and the pay-per-views. Yeah, just thought I'd give my review and intake on it, on NXT takeover in Orlando last night, as it's WrestleMania weekend. Overall, I rated the pay-per-view quite well. To be fair, all the matches were quite good, quite long, had a good storyline. First match was Sanity against Roderick Strong, Ty Dillinger. Sanity took out No Way Jose during the NXT tour. So Cassius Ohno replaced him. Again, was quite a good storyline. There was quite a lot of hard hitting moves. Obviously this is sort of like a spoiler here, but in case you haven't watched it. So yeah, Sanity did win that match. But yeah, and overall was quite a good match. Made both teams look good, quite strong. It's quite enjoyable. Match after that was Aleister Black making his debut against Andrade Cien Almas. Again, it was quite good. I quite liked Aleister Black. I mean, obviously, I didn't really know or follow him, but seeing his entrance was quite interesting. Again, both trading good moves, because I quite like Andrade, but I was sort of worried with this debut that, they would have tried to make him look weak to let Aleister Black get over, and make him look quite dominant. But no, it was quite a back and forth kind of match, so again, it was quite enjoyable. Both wrestlers, showing what they can do and what they can take. In the end, Aleister Black did win on his debut, but again, I didn't mind that as long as, they didn't sort of squash Andrade, because I said I think he's been quite talented throughout. After that, there was the tag team triple threat elimination match for the NXT tag team titles. DIY, Authors of Pain and the Revival. Again, such a great match that was. Again, backs and forth. You actually had moments where DIY and the Revival were actually teaming up, and even you'd have half in each team doing working on their finish, the other opponents' finishes together, it was just an amazing match. But again, made Authors of Pain just dominating through some stages of it. Even one of them got put through a table at one stage, and within a few minutes they're already trying to get back in the ring. And again, it was a great match. DIY was the first to get eliminated. But again, they put up a great fight. The Revival then got eliminated, so obviously Authors of Pain winning that one. But again, such a great backs and forth match. Not quite sure what else they're going to do really, unless there's a major tag team that's going to come in. I can't see anyone really getting in the way of Authors of Pain, unless they're going to start pushing the new tag team, Heavy Machinery. They looked quite interesting on NXT this past week. After that, you had the NXT Women's Championship match, Asuka and Ember Moon. That match was a little bit short in my opinion. I mean, again, both of them were sort of, trading blows, sort of arm drags, countering each other, kicks and punches and all that sort of thing. Was again, quite a backs and forth match. At the ending of it, Ember Moon went to the top rope to do her finisher, the Eclipse, and Asuka pushed the referee into the ropes to knock Ember Moon off, and then Asuka hit her finisher to get the 1, 2, 3. So obviously, I'm assuming that's obviously going to be unfinished business. So I'm assuming they sort of kept the match short to obviously, like, you know, build up a rivalry and obviously not give everything away all in one hit. And obviously the main event, Shinsuke Nakamura against Bobby Roode for the NXT Championship. Again, that quite a good match. You know, with all due respect, you know, I think obviously, well, both guys are amazingly talented. I remember Bobby Roode in TNA with Being Money and James Storm and all the rest of it. But again, I feel like the NXT title matches are sort of obviously a bit sort of like a slowed down type pace sometimes, almost like, with all due respect, the main roster pace at times, you know, where it's almost like, you know, both of them could easily be on the main roster, you know, and I think, you know, it was just one of those backs and forth matches. Obviously, Bobby Roode working on the knee again, and worked on his arm and neck as well. So again, it was one of those backs and forth matches. Shinsuke showing a lot of guts and determination, kicking out of the Bobby Roode's finisher once, you know, and yeah, it was sort of backs and forwards, but Bobby Roode in the end hit another DDT and ended up retaining the title. But overall, I feel it was a good pay-per-view, and obviously Aleister Black showing that he could, you know, be a force to be reckoned with. You know, a few breaking news as well. I heard that Killian Dane of Sanity, he might be entering WrestleMania's Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal at WrestleMania tonight. And also in attendance in the audience was Drew McIntyre, who's obviously with WWE, then was known as Drew Galloway in TNA. He was in the NXT crowd tonight, and there are rumours, but apparently it has been confirmed that Drew McIntyre has signed with NXT, so I'm assuming they might be doing possibly a Drew McIntyre Shinsuke match, or a Drew McIntyre Bobby Roode match, you know, because also I know there's rumours circulating that Shinsuke Nakamura will be on the main roster shortly, but he will still be in NXT here and there until a certain time. But you know, so obviously they're obviously trying to find someone to replace him. But yeah, other than that, I feel it was overall generally a good pay-per-view, really. You know, obviously building up things for the future. Obviously, you know, trying to balance obviously when superstars leave for the main roster, and obviously trying to bring in people to replace them. So you know, overall, you know, I feel it was a good pay-per-view, and obviously with WrestleMania tonight, it'll be interesting to see who they bring in, you know, for like the Memorial Battle Royal, and whether there'll be any other surprises. As said, you know, this is my first sort of review wrestling type show. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do, you know, Raw and SmackDown and all that sort of thing. I might just be doing pay-per-views for now. But again, you know, I thought I'd just try something different. If you guys, you know, like my review or like some of the information that I have, then obviously, you know, feel free to, you know, like, comment, subscribe, get in touch with me and leave feedback. As I said, you know, I'll probably try and maybe start off at pay-per-views, and then depending on Raw and SmackDown, I might do reviews on that as well. But yeah, either way, thought it was something different, and either way, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Feel free to tune in. I'll be releasing more videos, like, you know, at least 2, maybe 3 a week. So you know, feel free to follow me on Twitter for that. Yeah, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and as always, I'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye for now.